Here we have a 2018 Four Winds 24F riding on a Ford E350 chassis. We'll walk around the outside first. So over here you have your water heater. That just pulls out. You got your little plug right here. That'll screw right in there. This is gas and electric. And it's electric ignition for the gas. Both switches are inside for this. Then you have a compartment right here. This is where your generator will be. And the generator, that runs off the gas tank for the coach. There's gas there once it's filled. Right here is a compartment for your power cord. And there is a little access hole right there that you can shove it through. That way this door can stay closed. This is a 30 amp unit. So when you go to a campground, make sure you get the 30 amp hookup. When you're at your house, you can plug it into an adapter to plug into a household outlet. The only thing you can't run is the air conditioner. That requires the 30 amp service. Then you got city water connection. So when you're at a campground, you'll have direct water to all your faucets. Outside shower. You got your propane tank here. So your valve is right here. So you have on and off, and then a gauge right there to see how full it is. And also on the monitor panel inside, you can check to see how full it is too. Then you have storage right here. And then you have TV hookup right here. And then you have more storage here with the light. Your gas fill is on this side right here. You got a ladder right there, spare tire. And then more storage right here. This is passed through a little bit. Another light right here. Right here is the exhaust for your furnace. Just make sure nothing's in the way of that. It gets pretty hot and it'll burn it. Right here is the back of the fridge. That's just where we service it. Then you got more storage here. Then this right here, it's for your freshwater tank. So that's a drain for it. To fill the freshwater tank is right here. It's gravity fed, so you just put your hose in there and fill it up. So you'll have water on board with you while you're traveling, or if you're going to a state park. Then you got your outlets. And then the awning goes all the way across. Open the door. The switch for the awning is right here. So down is out, up is in. With the awning, it doesn't stop on its own, so you have to watch it while rolling it out. There'll be a valance that'll fold down, and you'll be able to see the bare tube. Once you see that, just let off the switch, or else it'll roll up backwards if you keep holding it. Also, if it's really windy or downpouring, just roll it in. That way no damage is caused. All right, we'll move inside now. In the steps right here, this is where your house batteries will be. So these batteries are only for the RV portion of it. The engine battery will be under the hood. You got a couple of switches here. So you got your main light switch. Then your awning lights. You have a battery disconnect right here, so when you're parked for a while, you can flip that switch off. That way your batteries aren't having any draw on them. Went over the awning. Then you have a step light, so right there. Then you have rear stabilizer jacks to help stabilize a little bit. They're only meant for stabilizing, not made to level it. So if you have to, you put blocks under the tires to level it, and then you crank these down until they hit the ground, and then hold it for another second just to put a little pressure on it. And definitely always make sure you retract them before moving. Fire extinguisher on the right of the door. Alright, walking in, you got a little table that folds up for more counter space. And then up here is your control center. So your monitor panel is up here. You just push these buttons and it will light up right there telling you how full your tanks are. Your propane's full, battery is fully charged, freshwater tank is empty, black tank is empty, gray tank is empty. Black tank will be your toilet water, and gray tank is your sink and shower. You have your generator button right here to start it. Press down and hold stop, that will prime it, and then once it's primed, that red light up here will come on, and then you just press and hold start until it comes on, and then this is the hour meter. You got your slide room switch here, so we'll extend that, and you just press and hold it. Alright, and then once it's out, it'll stop and you just let off the switch. It is a little slow because it's a really big slide. It's a whole entire side of it. So it is a little bit slow. Then you have your water pump switch for your freshwater tank. Then you have switches for your water heater. So you have the gas. Flip that on, this light will come on. Once it's lit, it'll go out. It usually takes a couple seconds to light. Then once you're plugged in, you have your 110. Always make sure there's water in the tank before flipping it on, or else it will burn out the element. Then you got your kitchen area, so you got your sink, hot and cold. A bunch of storage up here. More storage down here. Then you have your stove. This will fold up. Nice 3-burner cooktop. You got a spark right here to light it, so you just turn it to light, hit the sparker. Then your oven knob is right here. That you will need a lighter for. You just come down here. The pilot is back there, so you need a grill lighter. You just turn this to pilot, push and hold it, light your lighter, put it on the pilot. And then keep holding it. Once you move your lighter away and it stays lit, or if it's lit, then let off the switch, or the knob, I mean. If it stays lit, then you're good to go. Turn it to what temperature you want. If it doesn't light, just try it again, because the pilot doesn't require a lot of propane, so it does take a little while to get going if you haven't used it in a while. Then your microwave, just household microwave. You got the overhead bunk here. Ladder right there will slide right in here. And then this portion right here does come up, and you can tuck it up in there. That way you have a little bit more headroom. It doesn't feel so crowded. You do have a TV right here. These knobs, you just loosen it, and it'll swing out here so you can watch it at the dinette table. Your dinette, there's seat belts under this one right here. There's seat belts there, so there's the passenger seats there. Cup holders, and then this bed, or this table, folds down into a bed, so you just pull this lever down, and then you can push on the table, and it'll come all the way down here, so you'll have to move the cushions. Once it's all the way down, then you can put the cushions on top, and then you have another sleeping area. Then you have some lights right there. Where are the switches? Oh, where are they? Oh, right here is the switch for those lights, and then these lights just have a push button. Right, and then you have a nice little pantry area, and these pull out. Then your fridge is pretty simple. You got two modes. You got auto, which is looking for electricity first if you're plugged in. If you lose power, it'll automatically go to gas, or if you're just not plugged in, it'll go to gas. Then if you are plugged in but only want it on gas, you have that option too. And then your temperature control. To open it, you just pull the handles. There. Storage up top. You got your closet area. Nice decent size with hanging. Couple drawers. Then you have your bed. This mattress will fold down like that. Then you have your full bed. And then before you put the slide in, just make sure you fold that back up. And you do have some more storage there. Some overhead lights there. Light switch right here for the bedroom lights. You have a vent fan right here, so you got your crank right there to open the lid, and then you got your on-off button and fan speeds there. And TV here. Then your thermostat. So you have cool, which is your air conditioner. Then you have fan, which you can just run the fan in the air conditioner to circulate some air. Off, and then heat, which is your furnace. If you are using your furnace or air conditioner, make sure this switch right here is on the auto side. And then using your air conditioner, you can have it on high and low on the auto. If you're using the fan to circulate air, just put it on and then low and high. Then your temperature control right there. Then you have your bathroom. Light switch is right here. Sink, toilet. You have a foot lever on the right there. If you press it a little bit, it'll add water. Press it all the way, it'll flush it. Then you have your shower. The curtain pulls out. Just like that. And you push it in, or if you're inside, you pull it towards you. And always keep a hand on it, because if you let it go, it can snap off. Skylight. And then you do have another vent fan in here to get the moisture and steam out while you're taking a shower. You do have a medicine cabinet here. Some storage under the sink. There is a drawer under the dinette table. I didn't mention that before. That's everything inside. Your air conditioner is right there. So there's these vents here. So you can open these. There's two of them, and that'll blow the air directly down. Or you can have them closed, and it will circulate through the ductwork on the ceiling. Right up through there. You do have satellite antenna right there. It's stationary, but you can rotate it to try and get a better signal. You just push it up and turn it, and that'll pick up local channels wherever you are. The last thing I didn't mention out here was the sewer, and that'll be on the driver's side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so right here under the gas fill is your sewer outlet, so that cap will just screw off. Then you put your sewer hose on it. You have your gray tank right here. valve for your gray tank, so sink and shower. And then your black tank valve is right there. We recommend, well, you should keep both valves closed. Watch it on the monitor panel once it's about 3/4 all the way full. Then come out and dump them. I recommend dumping your black tank first. That way all that stuff can come out once it's empty. Close the valve, then open the gray tank, and it will flush out and clean your sewer hose for you. There's the stabilizer jocks back here. And with the black tank, there's 2 valves because the black tank's on the other side. So that's the last valve right there. And then on this side, right under here, is the valve to stop it right at the tank so that whole pipe isn't full. So I have to make sure those are both open while dumping them. And that is everything with the 2018 4Winds 24F.